my automobile crash occurred on January 3rd of 1994. Of course, no memory at all of that, but I was told that. And I was 25 years old, and I sustained a traumatic brain injury in the right side of my head, so the left side of my body suffered nerve damage. And the major issue for me, well, all along has been for me, is my brain injury has caused my memory to be, it's functional, but a major pain. It's hard for me to remember things. I have to repeat things over and over and over to myself or aloud or whatever to remember them. I can't just look at something and remember it. A friend that I had been living with at the time of the accident was with me in the car, and he didn't live in that accident. I didn't know that. They told me that in the hospital 5 months later after my accident. And I thank him, of course, every single day, pretty much all day long. And I just remember waking up at Fairlawn. I mean, I had to learn how to walk, talk, swallow liquids again, use my body again, and everything. Fairlawn is the place where I started my life after my brain injury. That's where I woke up. So that's where my life and that's where my life started. Because I cannot remember the first 25 years of my life now. I was here when I was 25. The first 25 years of my life are all very, very blurry, foggy to me. So Fairlawn is where my life started, and Fairlawn is a very special place in my heart. And you do things much, much, much slower after a brain injury because you kind of have to. Your body has to, your mind has to. So I mean, it's a blessing in one way because you see how you appreciate everything, and you see how incredible life really is. You don't just take things for granted. You work your butt off for everything. You take nothing for granted, and you appreciate everything. It's so very thankful all the time. So, and Roseland Brain Injury Association helped to get me at least active speaking at high schools once in a while. I couldn't do it a lot because of my stuttering problem, but she helps me, and they helps me to at least get myself out there and be not just at home or in therapy, because that was my life basically, home and therapy. It's not a great life. It's hard to describe. Brain injuries don't just affect you in any particular way, they affect everything about you. Oh man, I mean, you fight, you work with everything you have to learn the right basics all over again. Walking you learn when you're a baby. You have to relearn it. Not every time, but a lot of times you have to relearn that. Talking, not every time, but again, a lot of times you have to relearn that. I mean, you have to relearn a lot of the basics all over again. And brain injuries is not Hollywood. You don't wake up and be like, oh yeah, okay, go back to your life you had before you get injured. Most of the time, you're never gonna go back to that life. Be safe, be smart, and just please take care of yourselves.